Donald Trump's 2016 campaign manager is coming off a pretty rough week given that congressional grilling, but he just hit the Sunday show circuit with a new defense for getting caught in a lie on MSNBC, on The Beat, as it happens. Now, Lewandowski had been arguing he can lie to the media because he thinks the media is unfair and untruthful. But maybe that defense isn't playing so well because on Sunday, you see here, he made a new argument on Fox News that actually his lie was designed to respect the Mueller probe, but that is false. Now, this all started with Lewandowski lying on The Beat by denying what he'd already admitted to Mueller, that Trump asked him to pressure and oust Jeff Sessions over the Russia probe. Do you think it's problematic that the New York Times has sources there for the story reporting that Donald Trump called you and asked you to help oust Jeff Sessions in the middle of this probe?
Well, I think this, I think that we have seen time and time again mainstream media outlets getting stories wrong. I don't ever remember the president ever asking me to get involved with Jeff Sessions or the Department of Justice in any way, shape, or form ever.
Ever. So asked about the Sessions report, Lewandowski categorically denies Trump asked him to get involved with Sessions or DOJ. Lewandowski then later admitted that was false. That's what he admitted under oath last week. But now on Fox News yesterday, Lewandowski incorrectly claims the question was not about Sessions. Here is the full clip in fairness so you can see for yourself.
Lewandowski told prosecutors he never acted on President Trump's request, that he pushed Jeff Sessions to fire Bob Mueller. But the panel played video of Lewandowski saying something very different to MSNBC's Ari Melber.
I don't ever remember the president ever asking me to get involved with Jeff Sessions or the Department of Justice in any way, shape, or form ever.
That wasn't true, was it, sir?
I heard that.
And that was not true, was it?
I have no obligation to be honest with the media just because they're just as dishonest as anybody else.
I spoke earlier with the president's former campaign manager from New Hampshire. Corey Lewandowski, welcome.
Thank you, Howie. Thanks for having me.
Let's start with your declaration at the hearing. I have no obligation to be honest with the media because you consider them to be dishonest. Why shouldn't anybody watching you on the airwaves from now on say, well, maybe this time he's decided not to tell the truth?
Well, Howie, as you know, and what your listeners saw that day, was they took an 8-second video clip of me, completely out of context, and they put it up on the screen and they said, is this truthful? And what the video clip was of was me answering a question that I hadn't met with the special counsel yet.
False. I was asking about Sessions. Lewandowski denied it. And at the hearing, as you just saw, he referenced the Beat interview. So we do know he knew it was that exchange. Now, at the hearing, Lewandowski was also asked about his false claim that he hadn't met with Mueller. Take a look.
Have you met with the special counsel, Robert Mueller? I know you've testified before the Senate and the House Intel investigations. What about the special counsel?
Look, I have said very candidly, I'll be happy to speak with the special counsel if they'd like to do that. I've been very open about, I volunteered to testify for 12 hours in front of the House committee. I've testified in front of the Senate committee, and I'll make myself available because I was there at the very beginning of the campaign.
Have they asked for you yet, though? Have they asked for you?
Not yet, no.
You've
no,
not been subpoenaed,
yet, Chuck,
nothing? Okay.
That was false because they had. Lewandowski using the Fox interview to falsely suggest that's the whole dispute, and that this was out of respect for Mueller.
And the reason I said that, Howie, is because my 2 times in front of the special counsel were shrouded in secrecy. I thought it was only fair that I didn't disclose information that they didn't want publicly available. I regret the fact that I should have probably explained it better, and specifically as it related to my tenure in front of the special counsel. But I did that out of respect for the special counsel.
Respect. This is what political spin looks like. Facing blowback for claiming he can lie all the time, Lewandowski's claiming this was maybe like a little fib to help Mueller. So tonight's fact check has 2 key points. 1, that argument is bankrupt. Any witness who wants to respect the special counsel can just say no comment when asked about its work. Like the special counsel always did. And 2nd, Lewandowski is slipping into the pathological territory once diagnosed by another expert on the code of rule breakers. To quote LL Cool J, who famously warned against people who lie about the lies they lied about. The kind of person who lies so habitually, to quote LL, you're the largest liar that was ever created. You and Pinocchio are probably related. Full of crisscross fits, you lie all the time. Your tongue should be embarrassed. you're a threat to mankind. There may be little evidence Mr. Lewandowski is embarrassed, but his new falsehoods show he thinks getting away with another lie might be a better message than admitting he just lies to the press all the time, as he claimed last week. Now, we're not exactly going to count that as progress, but it may show some limits to political cynicism even in 2019. Hey, I'm Ari Melber from MSNBC. You can see more of our videos right here, or better yet, subscribe to our YouTube channel below. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us, and we appreciate that.